Are you also a passionate beer drinker? Then you have certainly heard from acquaintances that beer can be totally unhealthy. Beer makes you fat. Beer makes you stupid. Beer is not good for your health. Right? Not at all. Because beer also has some healthy properties. If you are confronted with the classic sayings again, you can perfectly counter them in the future, once you have watched this video. Because we now present you with 10 reasons why beer is healthy. Number 1, beer is good for the heart. Researchers at Virginia Tech University have found that beer drinkers have a 31% lower chance of having a heart attack than people who have never touched a drop. So in a way, beer is good for your heart, as long as you don't overdo it with consumption. Number 2, beer makes you slim. If you're a fan of strong beer, you're doing everything right. Because noble brews like Leffe actually make you slim, and pretty drunk. In the book Myth Diet, London professor Tim Spector argues that everything we know about diets is pretty garbage. Strong beer is good for the intestinal flora and stimulates digestion. Well then, let's go for it. If you haven't tried it yet, change it as soon as possible. This stuff is just heavenly. Number 3, beer reduces the risk of cancer. One of the main ingredients of the beer helps prevent cancer. Xanthocumol, a flavonoid contained in hops, has an antioxidant effect and inhibits the formation of carcinogenic enzymes. Thus, as a beer drinker, you reduce the risk of developing cancer. Number 4, beer makes you smart. A study by the New England Journal of Medicine found that women who drink a glass of alcohol a day are less likely to experience a decline in mental abilities. So in a way, beer makes you smart, or ensures that you don't decline in your mental abilities as quickly. Number 5, the beer belly is a myth. A study by University College London, UCL, says there is no scientific evidence for the infamous beer belly. According to the scientists, there is a general belief that beer drinkers tend to be fatter than non-drinkers or people who prefer wine or spirits. In truth, the link, if any, between beer and obesity is not demonstrable. Number 6, beer protects against kidney stones. Regular beer drinkers are up to 41% less likely to get kidney stones than if you don't drink beer. That's what a study in the Clinical Journal of the American Society of Nephrology proved. So if you want to avoid kidney stones, go for the beer. Number 7, beer is low carb. According to statistics from Guinness, Irish beer contains fewer calories than skim milk or orange juice. But above all, in terms of carbohydrates, any beer is miles superior to all smoothies, juices and the like, with 3 to 4 grams per 100 milliliters. Not to mention the fat content. Theoretically, you could include beer in a low-carb diet. Number 8, beer prevents Alzheimer's disease. This is where the so-called xanthocumol comes into play again. This component of hops helps to protect your brain from degenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. Unfortunately, the active ingredient does not help you remember last night, when once again clearly too much beer has flowed. But sometimes it's better that way. Number 9, beer has many vitamins. Beer actually contains a lot of vitamins. Especially the B vitamins are abundant in beer, but you can also find biotin, niacin, folic acid and pantothenic acid in beer. And number 10, beer protects against osteoporosis. Thanks to a very high content of silicon, the Cool Blonde can protect against bone loss and strengthens bone density. This is confirmed by a study in the Journal of the Science of Food and Agriculture. These were 10 reasons why beer is healthy. So the next time someone criticizes your beer consumption and says it's super unhealthy, just show them this video. We'll also link you to a video that shows you why you should eat pineapple every day. Be sure to check it out as well. If you liked the video, then I would be really happy about a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel and activate the bell so you don't miss any new video.